I'm Amy from Doodle Dog Designs. Today I am going to make some sunflower seed sacks, and I'm going to do that by printing on my fabric. I have this fabric here. It's got kind of a rustic look to it. I think it's Aussenberg. So in order to get the fabric to run through the printer, I'm going to use freezer paper. Freezer paper has a shiny side that's kind of like a waxy side, and you can press the waxy side to your fabric and then they will stick together, and that will give the fabric some substance, and so it will run through the printer. So I'm cutting my piece of freezer paper to be 8.5 by 11, the same size as a normal sheet of printer paper. And then I'm going to cut my fabric to be the same width, the same size. I have my two things the same size, and I'm going to press first the fabric to get all of the wrinkles out of it. I'm going to put the freezer paper over the top of my fabric, shiny side down. So the shiny side is against my fabric. And then I'm going to press and then that will stick the two pieces together, which will allow me to run it through the printer. Then I'm going to trim up these edges, the strings here. I don't want those getting stuck in my printer. I'm going to use this sunflower printable. I'll put a link in the description below. It's from my Etsy printable shop. The label comes in an 8 by 10 JPEG. It comes with both the label with the background color and without. I'm going to use the one without for this because I'm going to print it on that colored fabric. So I have got my label here. I imported it into my word processor. I'm on a Mac, so I'm using Pages. I want to make 2 of these, and I want them to be around 4 by 5. So I want to leave a little bit of room in between for some seam allowance. Then I'm going to print. I am going to print it in the better media quality. And I've loaded it in my printer, and I know I've done this kind of thing before, so I know which way the paper comes out. From mine, I want to put the fabric on the front when I feed it through the printer. Yours might be different based on how your printer works. So now that it has printed, I can peel it off the freezer paper. And then I'm going to cut it right down the middle here. So then I want to cut about the same amount of border on the other side, so the sides match. And then I'm going to cut a little bit bigger of a border at the bottom. I'm going to do about 1/2 of an inch at the bottom. And I'm going to leave it long on the top. It is about a little bit more than an inch. Now, if you want, you could use these together and have a double-sided bag. I'm going to make 2 bags. So I want to cut 2 more pieces of fabric the same size as these. Now I'm going to take these and put the right sides together, and I'm going to sew on the 2 sides and the bottom. I have to make sure that I sew my seam small enough that I don't encroach upon my lines here. I can see through, so I should be able to do that just fine. Now I am going to turn right side out. And I will press the bag, the seams. I'm doing it from the back side. I don't want to get any of that ink on my iron. I want that to come towards the front, and I'm just going to make a really narrow fold and then fold a second time. Then I'm going to press that. Again, I'm going to try to keep my iron off of the ink. So now you could fill seed bags with whatever you want. You could use actual sunflower seeds. You could just use stuffing. I'm going to use some crushed walnut shells that I have. I'm going to fill it about 3/4 of the way up. Then I'm going to take a bigger needle, and I've got some natural colored thread that it's a pretty thick thread. So what I'm going to do is sew this shut with this bigger thread and have it end up looking kind of like a dog food bag or cat food bag, like an old-fashioned bag would have been sewn up. I'm going to start on the back. I think I'm just going to tie a knot, but have it be a little bit away from the end. So there's a little bit of an end poking out here in the back. Tying a knot on the back side and then just going to tie it off there so it has a little string hanging. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.